Hello Gearheads, my name is Dan, and you're watching an instructional screencast here at gearwire.com. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the UAD LA3A, the remake of the venerable Teletronics device. And in this particular video, we're going to be using some program material just as an overview, just a mix from a practice that I recorded of a band here at my studio. Let's just hop right in and start listening. This is what the sample sounds like. This is the same sample that we used with our LA3A. So if you'd like to compare, check out the other video. So this is the dry signal, looped rather roughly. Let's bring that down just a little bit. And now I'm going to turn this puppy on, and you're going to hear, this is like I like to do with all these plugins. I like to show you guys the setting that is on when you turn the plugin on. So let's listen to what happens. Right away, we hear a lot of compression. It's raised the noise floor quite a bit. It's a quiet section of a song. So this setting has a lot of gain, a lot of peak reduction. Before I lower that peak reduction and blow out your speakers, I'm going to drop the gain down. Now we're going to hear a big raise in gain as I lower the peak reduction. And now this is modeled after a tube unit, and tubes are known for being a little slower, on the slower side compared to the transistor version that the LA3A is modeled after. And as you can hear, there's a bit more pumping. It's looser, not as tight. The percussive elements are sort of lost slightly. Let's go back and forth. I mean, this is classic compressor. A lot of people put things through, and it has a nice sound to it. I'm not sure if it really gets the true essence of the real LA3A, which I have had a chance to use the UAD ones, not the Teletronics, so it may be a little different anyway. So let's push it a little harder and stick it on the limit. We got a compressor and a limit setting, and switch it on and off. Getting a lot of gain. I'm going to try to match gain. Turn the whole thing up so we can actually just hear what's going on. It's a considerable amount of fatness added. It's out. There's in. It's interesting to hear what happens to that kick drum when you put this on here. Off. So those are the basic overview of the UAD LA3A. Runs on the UAD 1 cards. I have 2 installed on this machine. They save a lot of CPU. One other thing that we didn't really look at was the output section. You can look at output level of the plugin on 2 different scales: +4 professional, +10, which is, I guess, much higher. So if you're monitoring low levels, it'll raise that level for you. I guess that's what happens. But actually, let's just go ahead and check. Okay, output at 10 and output at 4. Don't really see much. Let's raise the gain, just so we can get a good look at what's happening there. So here we see it's peaking kind of between -1 and -2. Go to -10. So actually, it was the opposite of what I thought. I was wrong. I'm sorry. So the +10 output is used when you're monitoring louder sources, and +4, go to that if it's a low-level source. So that's the basic overview of the Teletronics, the remake of the venerable Teletronics LA3A from UAD that runs on the UAD 1 DSP card. Thanks for checking it out.